Alright, what's up YouTube, Rams Country? This is your boy Alex24 here, bringing this recap where our Rams ran into Seattle and got the dub. 23-17 the final score. It was a very physical game, but that's just your average NFC West battle between these two teams. And both teams played very well. Rams just came out on top, wanted it more this game. And I want to start off with Case Keenum. I mean, yes, he had I think 103 yards through the passing game, but he managed the game very, very well. No mistakes. Went for 13 of 24 passing, and he didn't have to do too much. Just these simple plays, get the first down and keep the ball moving and extending drives, and that's what he did. So I mean, I think it's a good game for Case Keenum because I mean, like I said, I've said this over and over. Our quarterback doesn't have to go out there and just get 300 yards. Just manage the game very well. Let our defense do some work and let our running game do some work. And that happened this game. Leading on to next, Todd Gurley having a good game, a pretty good day. And I actually sat him in one of my league. Well, I sat him in the only league that I was in my championship league. And I sat him for Latavius Murray because I didn't think he was going to really do too well this game. Latavius Murray started a better game than Todd Gurley, but still a good game for Todd Gurley. I think he had 85 rushing yards. He went over 90 total yards, and he had a touchdown mid-fourth quarter to pretty much put the lead. Not put the lead. We had the lead the whole game, but pretty much give us a really good cushion. I think that put us up 13 points. So, a good day from Todd Gurley. I mean, I didn't expect him to have a good day today. I mean, last week we went up against the Buccaneers, and he was getting stuffed every play. And yeah, he really played very well. It was Todd Gurley time in the fourth quarter, and he really came out. We didn't see too much of Tavon Austin. He was there, and he made some really good moves. I mean, but I want to see Tavon Austin more and more in the offense. But kind of leads on to the passing game with Case Keenum. Sorry, with Case Keenum getting drawn off with all these notifications that I'm getting. I didn't put my phone on airplane mode, but offense really came out and I don't want to say that a great day, but they did it just enough to get the W. Where our defense, on the other hand, had a really good day, sacking Russell Wilson. Akeem Harris had that touchdown, scoop and score after the fumble. And again, William Hayes, 3 sacks on the day, putting Russell Wilson on his ass. And my favorite sack was, I think it was in. I was in between the 20-yard line, and he just laid him out. I mean, I went crazy. This game, I honestly felt like this was I felt like this was like a game where we had to win. But I mean, obviously we're not in the playoffs, so we're not gonna do anything. But still, this game still got me hyped up because it's an NFC West matchup. So, like I said, I want to win out this season. I mean, we're 7-8 right now. We can still finish 8-8, and I'm still gonna be cheering, going crazy for the Rams. But again, I'm going off. But back to the defense. William Hayes had 3 sacks. Eugene and Akeem Harris shared one, so 0.5 sacks for them. Trumaine, 7th interception of the season, and I do not know how this man is not in the Pro Bowl. I didn't put my 2 cents in for the Pro Bowl in the last video because I didn't have time. I lost track of time of making my preview video. It was like, I remember like, oh, it was Christmas Day. I'm like, oh crap, I didn't do my video. So I mean, it was a little too late. But how is Trumaine Johnson not in the Pro Bowl? Either Janoris Jenkins over Malcolm Butler. I mean, I honestly think either of those two guys are better than Malcolm Butler, and I didn't do too much. I didn't pay attention to anybody else in the cornerback, in the defensive backs right there. But Malcolm Butler over Janoris and Trumaine's second in the NFL with interceptions. I think someone else, Richie Nelson or someone, has 8, but he's second now, tied for second if not. But Trumaine, his fourth interception in the last 4 games, and I think he went out early in this game and left pretty much Janoris Jenkins, and I think Janoris got beat on the last possession for the Seahawks by Jermaine, whatever curse. But first, defense played very well. That pretty much led on to this W. But I want to ask you guys a question that I saw on Twitter. Between Trumaine and Janoris, who would you keep at the end of the season? If you had a choice to keep, who would you keep? Trumaine or Janoris Jenkins? Gotta remember, I think, this is my answer. I think Janoris is going to really follow the money. He looks like that kind of guy. I'm not going to assume anything, but I really feel like he's going to follow the money. And then after he gets paid, he's not going to play like this ever again. It's going to be like, kind of not like Richard Sherman, but I don't see him doing this every single season. You can see how he played the first couple of years with the Rams, jumping routes, taking risks. Now he's playing smarter. So, I mean, this can change him, but is he really gonna keep playing like this clamp season after he gets paid? We have to wait and see. But I would honestly keep Trumaine Johnson. He's out here making plays, shutting down big time receivers like Calvin Johnson. Really showed out. He really it pretty much showed me a lot about Trumaine Johnson. And I don't know if he's that kind of a person that would get money and then that's it. I really feel like he can play hard every single game. So if I had to choose between these two players, I would honestly pick Trumaine. But I want them both to stay in St. Louis or whatever. I want them both to stay with the Rams. I mean, you have to keep this defense together for the next 10 plus years. So that'd be my answer. And I want to see what you guys think. Who would you guys rather keep, Janoris or Trumaine Johnson? So it was a good game. I'm really happy. We're now 7-8. I mean, we swept the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, yes, they're in the playoffs, but I mean, we still beat them twice this season. So I mean, yes, they're in the playoffs and we're not. Okay, but it was a good game. Hopefully, you guys all have a good weekend or enjoy the rest of your day on Sunday. So I have to leave to work in a little bit. So see you guys next time. I think for our preview against the San Francisco 49ers. So see you guys later. Rams up. Go Rams. Mob Squad.